we need to be able to perceive the truth of our experience. And we need to be honest enough to own what's real. So as one might look inside themselves and see their prejudice, see their biases, to acknowledge and admit to how those biases affect us and how they actually impact the world, is taking Zen out of the Zen Center into your everyday life. And that's really, from my point of view, the most important thing to do. Zen is fine and it's important in here. This is our training ground. This is where we practice. But we meet the moment when we're living our life. But again, if Zen practice is the acknowledgement of what is, then we, as Paul was saying, we have to be willing to do that difficult work of owning what's actually real in our own experience and having the clarity of vision, and maybe I would even say the wisdom, to perceive how that impacts not just ourselves, not just our families, not just our close inner circle, but how we contribute to the ways in which we add so much suffering to the world. And in a way, what Paul did was he moved the conversation into the seriousness of why practice is actually so vitally important, not only for ourselves, but for the society that we live in, and indeed the whole world. Whether it's Buddhist practice or any other kind of practice that one undertakes, to actually be willing to admit to the difficult things that we really do need to admit to. Each of us has to find our own way, but to take it one more step and to actually do something, to make our practice alive. To really, in our international school, our teacher gave us a motto, how may I help? That's our outside work as Zen students. How may I help? How do I interface right here, right now, and actually do something?